Hey, what's up? I'm back. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my subscribers, especially. I appreciate you. And I'm just going to get into it. I've been drawn to the Kali Oracle deck. I was drawn to put this hoodie on, and I'm feeling, I don't know how to describe the energy. It is not. It's not a dark energy in the sense of negative, harmful energy. It's somebody learning, or maybe not learning, maybe learning. Well, learning came out, so that's what it is. Somebody using their shadow for good. Somebody using their shadow to defend themselves. Somebody using their shadow to stand up for themselves. Somebody using their shadow. I just heard to put somebody in their place. So let's see what that's about. I'm going to read these cards because I honestly don't know all of them like that. So let's just get right into it. Is this one or two? It's one. Mahakali. That picture's beautiful. I love that blue. This is like, this feels like, I don't know why it feels like Oshun, but it does. There's obvious, strong femininity, but it's a balance. This gives me warrior vibes. This gives me, oh God, it's like death and delicacy in the same place. It's almost like this energy of cutting somebody down, but they're not even mad at you. Like yeah, I deserved that. That's what I'm feeling with this. Let's see what else wants to come out. I don't know how to say all of these, so please, I mean no disrespect. Kalika Tantrika. And this, it translates to somebody that's been cut down. This gives me water energy. This gives me sun energy. Almost, but see, it's dry. It's like the opposite. It's like the river and the desert. If that makes any sense. That's what I'm seeing. One more. Somebody is like, I just cannot shake this energy of somebody is really being checked. Either from a person or Kali's about to check you. I'm not really sure. Somebody's getting checked, cut down to size, I heard. All right. Yeah. Durga Kalika. It's like, feels like the death card. Kali's about death and transformation. Kali's about breaking conformity. Kali's about demon slaying, basically. I'm going to read these, and hopefully it's not too long. Number 16, Mahakali. I'll just read the first part. Okay. Her magnificence, steadies the anxious mind and reassures the heart of the empowering grace that arises through trust in her. Attempting to fathom the wisdom behind the workings of the Divine Mother would be like trying to cram the entire ocean into a teacup. Such wisdom is vast, and our perspective is limited, yet we don't need to understand divine will to benefit from it. Better to allow her creativity, resourcefulness, and unlimited vision to take effect in our lives, bringing us every grace necessary for our blessed fulfillment. Do I want to keep reading? I'm going to finish this page. First of the 10 wisdom goddesses is the 10-armed Mahakali. She is laden with her sacred weapons. Many arms and weapons symbolize the capacity of the Divine Mother to work beyond human limitations. The contrast is not intended to diminish the dignity of our humanity. Humans have a tremendous capacity for heroism, kindness, love, grace, and generosity. Rather, it is an encouragement to engage the divine with perfect trust in our hearts. Multiple weapons represent multiple creative powers to conquer multiple issues. More than 2 arms indicate that divine workings are not limited by our human perspectives or capacities. This is reassuring. The divine can accomplish works beyond what would be possible through human effort alone. Number 35. I don't know where we're going with this. I'm feeling like this build up. This card is basically saying to trust in the divine. We can't do it all alone. Our wild mother goddess overcomes duality. I said duality with the first one, didn't I? I know I did. Our wild mother goddess overcomes duality, resting in the sweet spot of integration, healing, and creativity. She facilitates the overcoming of tension and conflict, birthing sacred solutions and evolution into greater bliss. Kalika Tantrika is Kali, the Tantric queen. She overcomes all karma, realigns pathways when we have veered off course, reverses the momentum of negative uses of free will, and detaches draining energy cords, restoring us to full vitality. Her presence announces significant change and positive improvement in all aspects of your life, especially your spiritual life. I'm feeling this. It's like that death and transformation. It's like somebody's getting checked, but somebody's getting checked spiritually. It's like somebody has been in their ego forgetting about the divine. This is the energy that I'm feeling. Somebody has, well, I did this and I did that. And I like there's this real boastful energy And it's like the divine, or Kali herself, is like, it's like whoever is carrying this boastful energy, they're walking in pride and saying, well, I did this and I did that and I did this, and she just sticks her foot out and trips them. They fall on their face. It's the image I'm seeing. Somebody is forgetting that we are an outlet for the divine. Somebody is forgetting that the divine works through us, especially as readers, especially as spiritualists, to say, well, I was right and I did this, and needing this. Oh, somebody needs to remember it's not you. We are all God, right? We are all a piece of the divine, but at the same time, we don't do this alone. We don't do it alone, and anyone who thinks that they're doing it alone is not connected to the divine, is not connected to spirit, does not have spirituality. Maybe this is somebody who does not have spirituality and they fall on their face. It's like the ancestors and the divine are like, hey, we brought you to this place. Somebody is not giving credit where credit is due. Number 11. I just heard God giveth and God taketh away. Show you the card. She is fierce divine justice and unyielding resolution in favor of the light. She is every method and all means necessary to ensure success for the soul. She is the unexpected victory arising at the very moment when all seems lost, transforming tragedy into triumph. She is our spiritual sun, our light, and our ever radiant reminder that from darker night a new dawn shall always arise. Dare to trust more in your faith than your fear. For every problem that can arise, there are many more divine solutions unfolding even now. So the energy that I'm feeling is like this. I'm hearing somebody was at the top of their game and they fell. And they don't understand why. And it's, it's the divine checking you. But it's not the end. It's not a punishment. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to remember how you got there, to remember that you're not alone, to remember who's really got your back. We come into this world physically alone and we leave physically alone, but the divine is always with us. It's like this tower moment where somebody, I don't know, lost all their friends is what I'm hearing. Something fell apart. Somebody felt like they were on top of their game and it fell apart. But see, sometimes things have to be torn down in order to rebuild for our greater good. Sometimes we build houses on quicksand because our ego takes over and our ego forgets why we're here and our ego forgets what our spirit really wants. There's this really strong energy that is what's happening here. I said that in the beginning. I said somebody's getting checked, cut down to size. And the perspective to take is not, oh my God, my life is over. Oh my God, I lost everything. It's, where do I go from here? How do I rebuild to honor myself, to honor my spirit, to honor my ancestors, to honor those before me, to honor that these gifts were not given lightly, that these gifts were given with respect and trust, and they needed to be treated with respect and trust. I think I'm gonna haven't used this deck in a while. Right off the bat, I see the Emperor, the Palace of Coins. This is a very strong energy. And that is a very high mountain to fall off of. Queen of Cups showing her face. The Hermit. Getting in touch with your intuition. Remembering that I'm hearing there's a deeper meaning, there's a deeper truth, there's a deeper reasoning in this life. 10 of coin with the Hermit. Looking at what you consider assets. Looking at what you consider the prize, I'm hearing. 4 of Wands. Looking at your foundation. What you've built your house on. What is it really, is what I'm hearing. 3 of Pentacles, looking at who you're working with. Something happened. I don't know what. Something happened. Something came out. Something woke somebody up. I said it's a wake-up call. Somebody is now analyzing every aspect of their life. Somebody, I don't want to say analyzing, I want to say reanalyzing. Reevaluating is a better term. Somebody is reevaluating their life. Somebody is reevaluating their friends, their money, what they invest in, what they put their focus and their attention onto. Because the truth is, what we get, getting excited, what we think about, we bring about, right? We get what we focus on. We are the creators of our reality because we've been given this divine power. We carry, it's like, I don't know why I'm seeing this. And I haven't watched this movie in a while, but it's like the Transformers. The Transformers and the Allspark. But all you needed was a tiny piece of the Allspark to like bring Optimus Prime back from the dead. It's like that. We all have this tiny Allspark and we create. We are co-creators of this world, co-creators with the divine and co-creators with each other. And we have to really look at the ripple effect that we have in this world. The ripple effect that we put out there in this world is so much more important than people talk about. Everyone thinks this is my life and this is my isolated situation and this is me and this is, I'm worried about mine and fuck what everybody else is doing. But thinking that we're disconnected doesn't disconnect us. We are still connected. Our energy still affects those around us, just like those around us affect our energy. what we put out, we get back. But it's also, there's this, I'm hearing infectious. What we surround ourselves with, what we choose to watch, what we choose to listen to, what we choose to focus on infects us. We affect others as others affect us. It is a give and a take because we are all connected. There's constant energy exchange between everyone and everything. And what is the vibration that you are focused on? What is the vibration you are choosing to live in? How are you really affecting this world? I'm not talking about what you've gained. I'm not talking about your cars and your job and your college degrees and your bank accounts. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what is your energetic contribution to this planet. Because that's what matters. That's how we affect the world. That's how we change the world or infect the world. By the energy, the vibration that we choose to walk around in, we choose to live in. I don't know why I'm like I said, somebody is getting checked. The divine really wants somebody to wake the fuck up. And this tower moment, whatever it is, whatever this loss is, whatever it is that whoever this is experiencing, they're sitting in their own misery, their own self-pity, their own wake up, reevaluate your life if you're not already, and look at the energetic composition I'm hearing that you are putting out. You think it's not a big deal, but it is. Like I said, we all have our ripple effect in this world. And if we are in a shitty, hateful mood and we go to work or go to the store or go to a friend's house and we're carrying this dark cloud on us, we don't have to say anything for it to affect other people. And there could be somebody in the room unaware, well, chances are there's somebody in the room unaware of their own energy, unaware of how to protect their own energy, and you get your funk on them. And then they go home and they're not in and they're not in as much control of their emotions as you are. Maybe you walked in the room and you didn't say anything, but your energy said it. And then they go home and fucking kick the dog or you punch the wall or God knows what else. And now their whole family is in a dark cloud. And it goes and it goes and it goes. It's a ripple effect. And then they go to the store and they get pissed off at the cashier behind the counter because they didn't do what they wanted them to do. Whatever. I'm seeing this whole, like, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And we think that, oh, my bad mood is just my bad mood, but it's not. It's not. I just keep seeing it. And then this person goes to the cashier and yells at the cashier. Now the cashier's yelling at the employee. The employee might have already had a bad day, had a fight with his mom, I'm hearing, and then he goes home. It goes on and on. It doesn't stop with you. Energy does not stop with you. And people like to just say things and spit it out there and be mad and say, well, fuck you, and think that that doesn't affect anybody. Or they don't care that it affects anybody. But it does. You have no idea how far a bad mood or poisonous words can actually go. And it doesn't just echo into the present moment, time, and space. A continuous bad mood, a continuous low vibration affects generations after you. If you don't learn to heal and raise your vibration and put positive out into the world, neither do your kids. And now it's on them to do the healing. And if they don't, then it's their kids and their kids and their kids. And we end up with this fucked up world where nobody gives a fuck about anybody and we're all just infecting each other with poison. Nobody realizes, I don't want to say that. Somebody needs to realize the significance and the importance of what it is that I'm saying. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's real life shit. And just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. I just keep seeing this ripple effect. This ripple effect. It matters. It's important. That's all I keep hearing. It matters. And now I feel like crying. How you treat people matters. Whether you honor them or discard them, it matters. Discard somebody that's already having a bad day or that already feels insecure, and then they go home feeling discarded, feeling alone. God forbid they do something to hurt themselves or somebody else because they don't know how to handle their emotions. Because you discarded them, you didn't give a fuck about them. We are all connected. It's like to discard somebody else, to disown yourself, your own spirit. We are all one. We are all part of the same organism. To hate someone else is to hate yourself. To laugh at someone else, to make fun of someone else, I just keep hearing discard. To say anyone is beneath you is discrediting your own spirit and discrediting God, the divine, the army of universal beings that are fighting for each one of us to learn, to change, to grow. Every time you disrespect another human being, you disrespect God. I don't even want to touch the tarot. I don't need to touch the tarot. I'm hearing there's truth in jest. There's truth in jest. And people know that. This mother energy. This mother energy. People, everyone, I don't like to classify everything. I don't like to say everyone all the time, stuff like that. Let me put it this way. There are a lot of people that have forgotten about their feminine energy because feminine energy has been viewed as weakness. We are all both masculine and feminine. I've said it before and I'll continue saying it. We are all both masculine and feminine, but the balance within the human race is off because people discredit feminine energy. They think of feminine energy, they think of sexuality. They think of feminine energy, they think of sexuality. Feminine energy is so much more than that. And people think love and nurturing and caring is weakness. So they take on their masculine energy. People even, too many people are discarding their femininity. Too many people are discarding their intuition, their loving nature, their nurturing, because it's been discredited for so long. Women want to be strong, men want to be stronger. Femininity is not about fucking nail polish and dresses. Femininity, like I said, is about creativity. We're creators of our own world. What are we creating if we're not in touch with our feminine aspects? More money, more cars, more power, right? There needs to be a balance. There are people that are ashamed of their feminine energy. They feel like their feminine energy, I keep repeating myself, it keeps coming through repetitively. Feminine energy is weakness, and it's not. Feminine energy is power, intuition, knowing. It's strength on another level. And when masculine and feminine are not balanced, yin and yang, light and dark, there needs to be balance. The divine is cutting people down to remind them. It's almost as if people are being discarded and hurt to recognize what they've done to other people. I feel like this is bigger than just one person. It's karma. But like I said, it is not in a punishing way. It is karma for you to see how you've treated other people. It is karma for you to recognize. And if you get back up, dust yourself off, and continue to be more hateful and more vengeful, the divine will continue to check you until you realize the ripple effect you are putting out into this world. It's not a joke. People are being hurt. Kids are killing themselves from being bullied because it's funny, right? You have no idea what happens when whoever you hurt goes home. You have no idea what happens behind closed doors, what their soul is going through, what their soul is trying to learn, and you have no idea how you can change somebody's life just by choosing kindness for arrogance. I think I'm done. I think we're done. I'm going to leave it at that. I think I've said enough. I really hope this message finds people who need to hear it the most. That's my wish, is that this message meant something to you and that you understand your true effect on this planet. Because it matters. You matter. You matter. And if you've been discarded, if you've been hurt, if somebody took their hate out on you, The answer is not to return hate with hate. It is to change the ripple effect. Let it stop with you. I'm seeing like just this hate coming and being transformed. Don't own it. Don't let it infect you. Don't let it change who you are or what you put out or the vibration that you put out. Choose love. And I know that can be so hard when somebody's just so vicious and so mean. But it just means that they don't have healing. It just means that they are spiritually sick. And there's no reason for you to let it stop you from growing and putting out a positive ripple effect into this world. When you transmute, you teach others to transmute. When you decide to turn dark into light and hate into love, that lesson goes into the collective consciousness, and more people are able to do that. We are all connected. We are all one. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you again for being here. Until next time, you're beautiful. I love you.